Good morning, everyone. Morning, relatives. My name is Kanipa Witmakwa, Standing Bear. Come from the Fishing Lake First Nation, Saskatchewan, Canada, Treaty 4 Territory, Saulteaux Tribe, Nakaway people. It's a beautiful day to be here. So to be here in ceremony with you all this morning. It's another exciting, beautiful, exciting day out there. It's actually kind of snowing right now. We had a big snowstorm here yesterday, so still not quite used to that. I was in Florida for 30 years, so still getting to know my snow feet. So yeah. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning. So let's start out in the usual way. Let's if you have any smudge out there, anything to smudge with, let's light it up, fire it up. So we're gonna do that. A little Palo Santo this morning. So yeah. So we're gonna do that. So good morning. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. Thank you. You beat me to it. So good. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I love you too, brother. Victor said if no one has told you that they love you today, I love you very much. So beat me to it. So it's good. It's good. We are the medicine. So thank you, Victor. That's awesome. Love you, brother. So yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, we got a smudge going. We got a good thing. Yeah, it's just a good day to be alive. I'm feeling really good today. Again, a lot of things going on, kind of out there and in my personal life, but it's really good to just kind of sit here and just get grounded. It's a beautiful way. People think, because I'm hollow bones here, that I don't really benefit from this. I really do. I really feel that sense of calm, that sense of placement, that place of belonging. Did I say belongingment? Belongingment. That's like smage. I said smage like a little while ago. I heard a lot about that. Belongingment. I don't know if that's a word, but anyway, you know what I mean. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet. For too much coffee. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So, but anyway, let's begin with a good prayer. Let's begin with a good prayer. If you have any tobacco, I had a question recently. I think I addressed it yesterday. Yes, let's all offer as much tobacco as we can. So just don't leave it up to me, and just kind of leave it up. The more offerings, the better type thing. We are the medicine we all can offer. So tobacco, medicine. Creator, Great Spirit, Kitty Manitou. Megwitz, thank you. Goes on to me, I love you. We love you. We come here today in a good way. We come here today to celebrate you, to celebrate life, to celebrate connection. We come here today to celebrate all directions. We come here standing in the center of all roads, giving love and life to all roads, all circles, all ways of life. Come here today in a good way. We mean no harm in what we do. We come here to learn. We come here with humility to learn, to be taught, to listen. We know that listening is the first form of communication, and we come here to practice that. Come here to understand it. Spirit comes from all directions. We understand this, and we honor this, and we appreciate this. So thank you, Creator, for life. Thank you, Creator, for our last breath, and we are hopeful for our next. Again, we come here to celebrate all that is good. Come to celebrate everything. Come here to walk through everything in a beautiful and gentle way. We come here to understand the power of gentleness. power of compassion, empathy, love, courage, and willingness. All those things that we sometimes we fall short with. And we are happy to be here. Oh, all right, good one, good one. So again, welcome everyone. Today's another beautiful day to be alive and just celebrate that life. One of those questions that I get frequently is like, what's my purpose in life? And Spirit's answer is really simple. It's somewhere in the daily medicine. I wish I could find a page. Its purpose of life is to celebrate it, and to understand that is really to, like everything in that prayer is really celebrating life, all aspects, all circles. That's how we do that. So that's how we. Newcomers out there, I love you. Thank you for coming here. I know there's a couple newcomers out there to the circle. Some people coming back too. So again, welcome. There's a concept that I'm told to go over every day, and it's hollow bones. And it's really, really important that we understand this, because this is a we thing. This is not a Wayne thing. So let's hollow bones, that great love, that great spirit that's out there, flows through. I am honored to be in the service of the Great Spirit, so allow that to flow through to this circle right here. So I'm in the service of Kitchi Manitou, and I'm in the service of the circle here. I am absolutely not leaving this circle. That is a misnomer. I am sitting here in the service of you, the service of the people out there, and again, very honored to be able to do that. Just wake up excited to be, it gives me purpose. Gives me purpose. The purpose-driven focus. Another question is like, how do we prepare to be? And this is a great question. It's come up kind of last week or so. Like, how do we prepare? Like, they say, Wayne, how do you prepare to be hollow bones? Well, first of all, thing I offer before the live, and then one of those prayers is, Creator, I will go where you want me to go, and I will do what you want me to do. Obviously, provided that it's in alignment with again, that harmony, that balance, those ancient sacred agreements. Those are the ancient sacred agreements. And I had another question about that. What are the ancient sacred agreements? Well, harmony and balance. We want to live in that like natural flow. That natural flow. And sometimes we as two-leggeds, we're really good at getting in that, getting in the way of living in that natural flow. Getting into relationships we couldn't, we shouldn't, kind of thing. I know probably people are like, uh-oh, he's talking right to me. I could be talking to me too. So it's kind of those healthy. We want to engage in healthy relationships, and sometimes we struggle with that, so that's all I'm saying. So anyway, that's the, to be in alignment with that harmony, that flow, just tapping in, said, Creator, I'm humbly in the service of you today, Great Spirit. I am humbly in the service of you today. So that's the short answer. Maybe I'll expand upon that this Friday, one of my teachings this Friday. So also, before we start, this is a prayer circle too. So, let's be mindful that, other circles out there, including the big circle, Mother Earth, needs prayers. So let's be mindful to put those out there. This group is very beautiful and, very powerful. And so let's make this even more beautiful and more powerful. And the way we do that is, we send out prayers in to all directions, all 4 directions, and then all 7 directions, everywhere. We want to put prayers out everywhere. It's kind of like the drop of rain. It's kind of just like a drop of rain hitting the water. It goes out in all directions. It's not a linear thing. It goes out in all directions. So, we may see it as like just one direction, but really it goes out in every direction. So let's be more like that rain. Rain, one drop gives a lot of life. There's a lot of life and a lot of prayers in that one drop. So again, they're already showing us, the sacred feminine is already showing us what we should do, kind of thing. We take a little medicine from the raindrop this morning. So anyway, we're gonna kind of we go over daily medicine. This is a book that is directly a direct result of the hollow bones. This is much more creator success than mine. This is a result of kind of like, this is another question too. A lot of questions went. How did I write Hollow Bones? Well, how I wrote it is I listened, and would hear these little bits of wisdom, and then I would kind of old school kind of write them down. Actually, my phone. I'm talking to my phones, but really, I would have my phone with me, and just stuff would come through. Just beautiful bits of beautiful wisdom would come through, and so there's actually about 3 other books behind this. So there's already 1 contract signed. So really have to get that going. So anyway, we are going to we're going to go over. I'm not going to go over today's. It's one of those things. I have a friend out in Europe, and what she does, she has a question. She puts a question out there to the universe, right? And then she just kind of opens up the book, and just says, and she says it's 100% accurate. So I did that this morning, but without the question. I said, Creator. Actually, there was a question. Creator, what will you like me to go over today, kind of thing. And usually it's kind of day by day, but sometimes we jump around. So, and that's okay too. So today's medicine is October 7th. So let's put October 7th in the feed there so we can all read that. Put that. I know we have some volunteers out there, so again, thank you in advance for that. So let's just jump right in. So October 17th. Mother Earth's animals constantly remind us we don't always need humans to remind us about our humanity. 17th, not 17th. Mother Earth's animals constantly remind us we don't always need humans to remind us about our humanity. There's a lot going on here. There's so many ways we can go with that. I can talk for hours about this, but let's just jump right in. Let's talk about, again, I love bringing the medicine wheel into this. I love that. It's just, it's a reflection of love, life. Love and life. It is Mother Earth is that exact reflection, and we talk about that quite a bit. Don Coyes, that's a beautiful medicine wheel there. So Mother Earth. What is Mother Earth? Obviously, she's both mother and grandmother. So she is the feminine. She offers life. Mother Earth medicine wheel, offer love and life, harmony and balance. Again, we can go a lot of directions here. Harmony and balance. She talks about, we want to live in that flow of life. We should really be listening to Mother Earth. That's what they're really saying here. That's, all right, so Mother Earth, let's pay attention to Mother Earth. Let's see what she has to. She's not just like some rock flying through the universe. She's our home. She's our mother. She's a celestial being that we actually live on. So, and we call home. So, Mother Earth, our mother, grandmother, and the next one is animals. Let's just stop right there for a minute. Animals. And what they're referring to is really all life, but she's kind of referring to there's creatures that kind of move around too. But let's include all life too. Let's just include all life. So like the four-leggeds, the four-leggeds. A lot of us have four-leggeds at home. We are they are part of our family. We love them. Whether cat, dog. Some of us are cat, dog people. Some of us are both. But that's like the real narrow kind of thing. That's only the very, very beginning. So let's talk about other four-leggeds and what they can teach us. All right, I just got pinged. Talk about standing bear. Okay, standing bear. Let's talk about standing bear is not just a name; it's a prayer. So standing bear, four-leggeds. Standing, two legs. Okay, they can go from here to here, right? Beautiful teaching heard not long ago about standing legs. Stand up to those things. Stand up to the storm type of thing. Standing in the storm. Being proud. Holding your ground. Grounded. Let's talk about the bear. Grounded. Hibernation. Bringing that medicine. It goes into Mother Earth, and in the spring, it brings us that medicine. That's just the very, very beginning. We're not even scratching the surface yet, So that's the very beginning, and let's just take a look at that. Are we able to? And really, that's what they're talking about here. Can we bring out the medicine? Can we bring out the medicine? Can we bring the medicine? Well, let's just talk about let's just set we are them and they are us. One of the basic indigenous concepts. We are related to all things. I had a woman from Indiana. She's not saying anything. She's from the White Road, Bible Road, and she was upset with me. She wrote me a thing because I would say good morning relatives, and she thought this was only for my relatives, my two-legged relatives. So she was questioning me and said, well, why are only your relatives invited here? And then I gently explained to her what we meant by that as indigenous, and that's all, everything out there we are a part of, and everything out there is a part of us. So again, that's just the basic premise. That's a really basic premise. That's Indigenous 101 right there. So we are related to everything. And so in today's medicine, they're talking about animals. So, I got 3 words in already. Okay, so the animals, and I really want to hear from you too about, what kind of medicine and could be, and let's kind of stay out of the dog and cat kind of realms, and let's kind of think about what other kind of medicines, we can use that are already a part of us. Let's bring that out like the bear. Like the bear's bringing that out of Mother Earth. And then the animals that are a part of us are constantly bringing it out of us type thing. So, let's talk about the buffalo. Again, the buffalo is part of us, and we are part of the Buffalo Nation. So what would that look like? What would that look like? And I just got pinged for grandmother mole too, so we're going to talk about that. So let's what is, okay, let's take a look at what the buffalo herd animal, family, togetherness, grounded on Mother Earth, protective of their young. Yeah, grounded. Bear, grounded. Buffalo, grounded. What kind of medicine is that? I think that's really, I think, I think there's a message in there, kind of thing. There's something going on here. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about Grandmother Mole. I'm getting pinged left and right. Okay, Grandmother Mole. Let's see. She's been in a couple of stories that I've told lately. So what does that look like? I'm offering this to you. What does this look like? Blind, but she still can see. What does that tell us? What does that tell us? She's not four-legged. So what does that tell us? What medicine is Grandmother Mole giving us? Grandmother Mole, again, in the ground, grounded, living in that place of groundedness. What does that mean? That means that Mother Earth is that place of safety for Grandmother Mole. That place of groundedness, singing. So when she's in Mother Earth, she doesn't need eyes because she can see the unseen. She can see the unseen, see those things. Those stories tell us that's the medicine that she carries. That's the medicine right there. That's the medicine. Often, I think I do it when, I do it. I was just thinking back to today's prayer. I always do the prayers with my eyes closed, yeah. And in ceremony, I always do ceremony with my eyes closed because I see so much more. I see so much more, and I hear so much more with my eyes closed, That's just the way it is. That's the way I connect. I can see so many things. I can see the unseen. I can see words and visions and stuff like that. Really, really beautiful. Things that I wouldn't see, things that I would miss with my eyes open, type thing, And that's really kind of Grandmother Mole medicine right there. So, so what we're really, okay, we're going to do a little sidebar. So it really doesn't matter. And this is another question too. I'm going to incorporate a question. I'm going to knock this puppy out. So people think like the bigger, the better. Colonial world tells us like the bigger, the better, the bigger, the bear, the better the medicine type things, Well, Grandmother Mole is just as powerful. Is just as powerful. Squirrel medicine, beautiful. Hummingbird medicine, beautiful. It's just as powerful. Size does not mean anything in spiritual realms. So we have to get away from, bigger is better. Kind of like the elephant is much more powerful than the hummingbird. Well, in physical reality, yes, obviously. But in spiritual realms, in the unseen realm, absolutely not. They are absolutely equal, They are absolutely equal. Equal power, equal strength. So, so let's not say like, because I know some people are thinking about there, well, maybe I have bear medicine or, this medicine or that medicine. It's just like bigger is better. No. I think that's one of the Spirit's messages today is that, Grandmother Mole medicine is just as beautiful and powerful as the buffalo medicine. Buffalo medicine. What a great... Let's get back to the reading. Okay, we're 3 words in. Okay, all right. So let's kind of refocus. Okay, so Mother Earth's animals constantly remind us. So consistently, constantly, that means, okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so, I say this all the time. God, I love you guys. Thank you for your patience, man. So, those circles out there, those 4-leggeds, the hummingbirds, all life out there is begging, including Mother Earth, is begging us for a relationship with her. Begging. Their Mother Earth's medicine, the four-legged medicine, is everywhere, everywhere. You know, and you know, how does that present to us? Let's just take a big step back. I'm kind of going off again, but big step back. So what does that look like? And here's another question that's frequently asked. Well, how do I know if like a medicine is showing itself to me? Well, you know, the easy way is the simplest way. If you see it, that's them giving you the medicine. When they show themselves in front of you, hey, they're literally waving, like say you see a hawk, a lot of hawks right here, it's waving, hey, I'm over here, look at me, kind of thing, you know, because they carry that medicine, you know, kind of thing. So if you see it, then that medicine's for you, kind of thing, you know. And we don't give, you know, and the other thing is, we don't give the medicine away. You want to say, oh, I saw a hawk today, that must be for you. And we don't do that. No. If that medicine presents to you, then that medicine is yours. That bird, that medicine can be anywhere else, on the next street over, in the next county over, in the next state over, but they were specifically there for you. There are no accidents in the world of medicine. There are no accidents. You know, this medicine, you know what? I really wasn't supposed to be here today, kind of thing. You know, the hawk isn't like, oh, you know what? My medicine's not for you, kind of thing. You know, just forget I was here. I was not here today. So no. Like if it's there, like owl medicine, like, you know, all that. Like if you find a feather, kind of thing. I get that question a lot too. I'm not going to really talk about a lot of questions today. So if that medicine, if you find that medicine, and that medicine can even be footprints too. Especially up north, you know, I see a lot of footprints around here. That is medicine also for you. So it looks like a lot of things. You know, it could be songs, footprints, the actual vision of the thing. So all of these things, again, they're begging us. They're presenting the medicine for us so we can be a part of, understand this, and be a part of, because that world knows that we have a hard time being a part of that world out there. Their sacred circle. We have a really hard time, you know. Yes. Remembering that we are a part of connecting to those other really beautiful circles that are out there, you know. So, okay. Oh my God, it's 8:30 already. Okay, we're only 4 words in, so. I love you all. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for your patience, man. I'm really... Okay, we're 4 words in. So, Mother Earth Hannah was constantly remind us. So, hey, we're here. We want you to be a part of us, because we are already a part of you, kind of thing, you know. Constantly, we don't always, so animals, we don't always need humans. We don't always need the two-leggeds to remind us about our humanity. You see, a lot of times, I got pinged again, okay. So we base our happiness, we base our sadness, we base everything, our emotions, our spiritual well-being off of other two-leggeds. You know, that's part of that sickness, you know, that's part of that thing. And, you know, I get it, you know, there's some clinical things, someone's just need some white road medicine, some pharmaceuticals, I get that. But before we do that, before we go there, let's take a look at some things. Let's take a look at, and again, they said it really well, said it just really beautiful, really clear, really distinct. Hey, look, we need to be connected to all things. We need to listen to all things. We need to see all things. We also need to see the unseen. That means we need to just close our eyes and, you know, visualize all that beauty that's out there. And once we visualize that, we feel that emotion, we feel that strength, we feel that power, we feel that connection, we feel that love, We feel all these things, with our eyes closed, visualization, visualize, challenge you this. What about visualizing how beautiful Mother Earth is today? How about that? How about that? And how we are beautifully connected to Mother Earth. In Lodge, one of those things that one of those medicine things that I was taught to do early was, what is, usually once we go in sweat lodge, the ground is right there. We really want to be grounded, right? We really want to be grounded, So let's take a look at that for a second. So usually people go in there, and I'm thinking of my friend Amber right now. She's well. Hold on, let me step back. So anyway, so we're in the womb of Mother, the sweat lodge, the ceremony, right? And so sometimes we get dirty, right? And like I see people just kind of, oh man, my hands are dirty. That's good. Let's kind of rub that off. And this is a part of being spiritually dyslexic, right here. Mother Earth isn't dirty. Isn't dirty. Mother Earth is medicine. So we don't rub it off. That dirt, we rub it in. We are spiritually dyslexic. We want to rub it in. We want to remember. Our bodies remember that we are part of. But we, as people would think, oh my God, I'm dirty. Let me get it. Oh God, I gotta get it. Oh God, I'm dirty. Here it comes. But no, we need to really just kind of rub that in. Take that. Let me tell one quick story. Actually, nothing to do with it real quick, but let's tell one story. So I'm sitting in Ecuador doing a sweat lodge ceremony, and there's a guy there named Hugo. He's a medicine man from the Amazon. Beautiful guy. Beautiful, and he brought his partner too, indigenous. Very beautiful, very powerful, and I sat him in the West because he just had that beautiful strength, power, connectedness to all things. So the West is a very tough place to sit because you're the first place when the spirits come in. You're the first place, the first face they see. So I sat him in there, and then I just did my little spiel about not rubbing it off, rubbing it in. So we kind of did the first door, and then I kind of opened up, and I'm like, where'd Hugo go? I'm looking over there like, Hugo, and then I saw him smile. I saw him smile, and I saw his eyes open up. He was sitting there with his eyes closed in prayer. He was head to toe covered in mud. It was kind of like a clayish volcanic mud, so it really stuck. Really, it was kind of wet too. And so he was head to toe. And I said, that is absolutely beautiful right there. One of the most beautiful things I've seen in Lodge. It's just head to toe, like he got it. He got it. And think about, one of those beautiful things about being all in. We have to be all in, all in every day, as often as we can, as often as we can, all in. And that guy was all in, was all in. And I still think about that, and I think about, man, just if I could be a little bit more like Hugo today, man. I was just kind of all in, man. He was just on it. He was in it. He was in every prayer. He was all in, man. If I could be a little bit more like Hugo today, then, today's a good day. So what? Oh God, it's really late. Jeez. Okay. So again, thank you for your patience. Love you very much. So let's kind of read this with new clarity, new connection. So Mother Earth's animals, and then I'll close it out. So Mother Earth's animals, four-legged, and we can go to all other places too, constantly remind us we don't always need humans to remind us about our humanity. A lot of times humans, and I'm just going to say this once, a lot of times humans remind us of something else. we 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 we, we carry sometimes really bad and sick medicine, and so we take that, we own it, and we are a part of that. We need to shift. We need to shift that consciousness, that that awakeness, because we focus in on like the sadness, like that's what I'm talking about. Turn off CNN, turn off Fox News, turn off all those. You know, they're telling us how bad we are consistently. If it bleeds, it leads. You know, if we get bad, it's going to lead. So then we constantly get in this frame of mind where, oh my God, we're so bad. Oh, the world is so bad. Oh God, there was another police shooting. Oh, there's another shooting. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. You know, you know, you know, other white cops killing black kids. Kind of thing. It's just kind of like, there's so much more to life than CNN, and I'm begging you to just turn that off. Turn that off and connect to something really, really beautiful. Again, Mother Earth, her animals are constantly reminding us that we are connected. I want to stay close to things that connect me to things that are beautiful. And the media doesn't do that. The media doesn't do that. So I really just, I thought it was going to be a shorter meditation today, but I guess I get so passionate about this because I love you. I love you all. I love everyone in this circle. I get so passionate about this, So let's go on to announcements today. We're gonna run through this. Hey, thank you to Denise Miller out there. The women's circle yesterday, Monday night, was really, really beautiful and really, really powerful. So thank you. And we want to have a big shout out to our Ginger. Did a really good job out there. So thank you, Ginger. I think I saw you out there in the feed this morning. So she actually played the flute. So that's being, I appreciate that. So thank you. And again, I'm very honored to be able to kind of start that circle, and then I'm more of an honor to really step back and allow the women to do what the women need to do. And so again, thank you to Denise Miller, Métis elder from Canada. She did a great job last night. So thank you. With that. Thank you for Sandra for everything that you do. Today, I will be on Rachel's podcast today at 2 p.m. today, and we will be talking about big people. Big people. So, very, very, very exciting about that. And later in the later next month or the next podcast where Rachel will be talking about the Star Nations, Star People. So again, very, very beautiful, very exciting. Both are part of the medicine wheel. Both very powerful, very traditional teachings too. So today, I think we'll do it, and I'm gonna post the information so we can get that done today. So in the circle and the men's circle too will be starting in 2 weeks from yesterday. So men, very, very exciting, and we're going to use the original Zoom site at our place. So we've already got a home there. We're just going to switch from women's to men's. Also, tomorrow we have a really special guest on Sacred Connections, and we're going to talk about, she is a lover of bees and how beautiful and powerful they are, and how we wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. So that's another beautiful Sacred Connection. And that's at 2 p.m. also, and this is all Eastern Standard Time too. So very, very exciting. So very excited for that. Thank you, Mandy Tejada. She's Maryland. So beautiful. That's it. So also got invited to Ecuador. So I'll be heading back to Ecuador once the thing has kind of like gotten away. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be heading back down to Ecuador now to do ceremony down there. So anyway, oh my God, I'm going to run out of time. Oh God. Thank you for your patience. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So we are going to, again, let's just kind of sit with, one or two things, and not just during the flute meditation, the grounding meditation, the standing people meditation, uh, but let's really just, again, let's just take this, let's take what we've learned today, this morning, that connection that we've learned today, we are the medicine, that we've learned today, and carry it with us the rest of the day, So let's, maybe he's thinking about Grandmother Mole. Maybe he's talking about the Buffalo Nation, praying with that. And again, it's one of those things that is a question. God, I'm knocking a lot of questions out today. So it's one of those things is, one thing said, what should we pray about? What do you choose from? Like, what do you pray about? And it's, my short answer would be something that you want to learn more about. We want to develop those relations with the unseen. So say you want to know more about Grandmother Mole medicine. So you would invite her into your prayers and into your heart. So say, again, we want to spend time with those things that we don't know or understand a lot about. So let's really, again, it's one of those things. So it's one of those things, again, we just want to sit with, Wonka pick, sit in a good way, sit in a sacred way. Wonka pick, sit in a sacred way. So just kind of hold that medicine and say, hey, I want to know you. I want to connect with you. Probably should be somewhere part of your prayers, I want to know you, connect you, love you, honor you, respect you. Should probably be somewhere in your prayers when you have one of these things to, sit with, kind of thing. So again, let's just take Grandmother Mole. Let's say, Grandmother Mole, I really just want to know you better. I want to feel you. I want to see you. I want to get to know you. I want to honor you. I want to hear your voice. I want to know your dreams. I want to know all these things, The same thing that we would do with another two-legged. We want to do with those, with those sacred secret things, the unseen, Again, long-winded. Sorry. All right. So let's take one of those things and let's just kind of sit with that again. The standing nation will take us out. The grounding medicine. So thank you. So Again, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. It was a really beautiful circle this morning, a really beautiful ceremony. And, let's just carry this. When this ends, don't let the ceremony end inside you. Just carry that. And I love you all. I love you all. So let's have a great day, everyone. I love you. Bye.